Good morning and happy quarantine day, whatever it is for you, because some people are participating and some people have not yet started. So, whenever this video finds you, I hope that it brings you a little bit of sunshine and happiness on your morning, evening, or afternoon, whenever you have time to check it out. But today I wanted to bring you a couple simple things that you can do from your home. Once again, building the immunity stronger. You know, I'm really big into eating your immunity, not fixing your immune problems with pharmaceuticals, but instead boosting your immunity so you don't even have to go down that other route. And the easiest way to do that is by your nutrition, especially if you can get over the fact that food is medicine, or get into the fact that food is medicine and not food is pleasure. Some things don't taste good, man, but some magic doesn't smell good either. It stinks, but it's like really good stuff. Some things are catastrophic disasters, but what happens afterwards? We rebuild and we're stronger and better. So just kind of remember that. But anyways, coming into you from your kitchen space, literally, I'm sitting on my kitchen counter. Why? Well, because I've already given away my bench seating. So here I am on top of the counter, which is actually really nice. It's very long. I'm almost 6 feet. I'm 5'11", so I don't know. I got some space up here. Anyways, going back to what I wanted to talk to you about, not my kitchen counters, but the facials that you can do at home to also put that immunity into your skin. We know that the skin is super absorbent. It's how we become polluted inside through outside toxins, right? It comes in through those tiny little pores. So if your skin is actually like the largest organ in your body because it is constantly working overtime to keep you safe and happy, then we can work that in a positive way and we can help ourselves absorb some good stuff. Today, we're going to just talk about what you have in your kitchen cabinet because most of you I know are participating in Quarantini 2020. So you can't go out to Target and get all your favorite little face masks and stuff. But why would you right now? Because you have all this like high potency goodness right in your own cabinet. Okay, so every recipe, there's 3 recipes, well, three, DIY facials that you can do, and they're all honey based. So if you have a honey allergy, if you're allergic to celery or pollen, none of these are going to be for you, but you can always alter them, taking the same herbs, applying the same principle, but finding yourself a different base, like maybe like a clay base or some coconut oil or something that you can kind of massage, and almond oil, massage into your skin. But I like honey. I love to eat honey, but I like to wear honey too. So when you think about using honey, it's an antibacterial, antimicrobial, antifungal, antiviral. You can put it in for wound care to keep bacteria out and good bacteria coming in. Minor scrapes and scratches, open things, whatever you got, drench yourself in the honey. So if you think about that concept on your face, it's helping with cellular regeneration, making you look more youthful, making your skin have more natural elasticity, and not the sagginess, but like that firm tightness because your cells are able to heal. It's also a exfoliant, so it pulls off any of your dead skin, revealing your new beautiful self underneath. Always, it's like a guaranteed. You will never look worse than you did when you started with honey. Some facials you're like, whoa, now I'm super red. No, honey just makes you look super soft and glowy and makes your skin very soft too. So if we think about all those like wonderful healing qualities, applying that to our skin, scrubbing it in, making sure that we're going up, bringing the energy up, pushing up into our hairline with tight little fingers, making these giant circles all over our forehead. You're also giving yourself myofascial uh, relaxation. You are breaking up the fascia that's stuck all in your skin, the stress that creates those wrinkles and those frown lines, right? Honey can help restore all of that. Not only is that like one of its main awesome things, but it's great for acne or psoriasis or any kind of skin condition that makes you extra sensitive to life. Honey, if you're not allergic to honey, can help that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take those principles of how many things can we add together. These are just 2 ingredients each. You can get hyper cool with your blending of your herbs, but right now we're going to stick with the basics. So Honey is going to be your base. It's going to be your liquider. And then the one that I do every morning is I just wash with water and honey. So literally, I wash my face, just rinse it out, squirt honey in my hand, turn on the hot water, and then whoosh, a little action, just get it a little bit wet and runny. And then I massage it for like maybe 5 minutes or so, sometimes shorter depending on the time I have. But I use my palms and the pads of my hands to push, and then I use my fingers to push all of that goodness all deep in my skin. And ladies, don't forget your neck, because they always say you can tell the age of a woman by the skin on her neck. Oh, I went why. It's so, anyways, make sure when you're doing your neck, you're going up into this beautiful, nice pulling motion, and then swirl as you get up into your cheeks. And so you're just rubbing this honey water all into your face. You won't get super sticky, but if you do it like me, like that, you're going to get a little sticky arms. Sorry, I don't know how you fix that, but you might can figure it out better. So anyways, you're just scrubbing for about 5 minutes. So that's just honey and water. That's a good antibacterial, antimicrobial, antifungal to get off anything yucky on your skin, but also to feed your skin nutrition. So your ratio literally is just gonna be like squirt in your hand, splash of water, and scrubby. For the second one though, you're gonna take like I don't know, you can probably see that, it's a little far away, but I do about a squirt such as this for one facial. That wasn't that long of a squirt. I don't know, maybe a slow 3 count. But then the next one is going to be adding cinnamon instead of water. So no water splash, but you can do this with just a squirt of honey. And then you're going to take some cinnamon, maybe one, two, maybe start with one shake, 2 shakes to see. Cinnamon is very heating for the body. It's a fiery one. So it could, create a little bit of heat inside of you. So if you're a little cinnamon sensitive, go light and rely more on the honey for the bacterial cleansing than for the cinnamon. But if you love cinnamon, then, go for it. And then mix those guys together, and same deal. You're going to take that. I just use my fingers, guys. I know people do brushes and get fancy with it, but I just use my fingers, and then I scrub it in, and I just keep going. And that one, again, leaving on for about 3 to 5 minutes and then washing off. Cinnamon is very good for anti-funk, gross stuff. Washes everything off. So you want to think about using fire element. You can bring in a little bit of cinnamon. And then you want to, the third one we're going to talk about is the turmeric. Doing the same honey, and then instead of cinnamon, you're just going to use turmeric. Turmeric, we all know, is great for arthritis, for Alzheimer's, for cancer, for neurological pathways, reopening neurological pathways, people that have had strokes and brain glitches. Turmeric's helping open up all of these new neural pathways for us. So again, but it's also very antioxidant, antibacterial, antiviral, antimicrobial. So feed your skin with it. We eat it. I eat a lot of turmeric. I love turmeric. And I also love ginger and garlic and all of those things. Personally, I don't put ginger on my face. It's a little too spicy for that kind of direct ingest for me. Sucking it in right through there without any kind of saliva to break down any of that intensity. But I do use turmeric on my face, which is another kind of fiery element. So anyways, you guys can do those. Now, when you do these, you're just leaving them on for a few minutes and then you're washing them off. I use a soft rag in hot water, and I just kind of wipe it. And I always wipe out and up. So again, you're using that to pull that tension off of your face. And after this, you will feel so soft and so sweet. And you'll want to do it every day. But maybe alternate. So again, turmeric and cinnamon are kind of on the fiery side. So maybe like 2 days a week or one day a week, hit it with those. But maybe in the morning, just start with a little bit of simple face wash with water and honey, just so you can keep that goodness coming in, but not overpower your skin. And I will tell you that turmeric stains your skin, so don't leave it on too long. It doesn't really stain your skin, but it lightened my eyebrows the other day. And I never get it on my eyebrows, but I did. And then it's like a little bit lighter hair now. That's okay. Maybe a couple of scrubs and it'll come off. So anyways, once you run through your morning facial, I always then take a little bit of black seed oil. You might not have this in your cabinet. You might, but again, it's one of those like good juju skin food things. And if you do, put it a little bit on here and then same self massage. If you don't have that kind of oil, maybe you've got a little coconut oil or a little shea butter or a little something soft, almond oil that you can rehydrate and rub in and soften, glow, add that like essence to yourself. But those are super easy ones that you can get from your cabinet that you can do whenever you feel that you need a little bit of extra boost, whether that's an emotional boost because you're feeling trapped in your house, like, oh my God, or whether that's like, hey man, I was out in the world today and I'm taking this like really good bath and making sure that I'm like defunct. You can always add that to your face to make sure your face and your skin is getting enough also cleansing. Now, ironically enough, I haven't tried this one yet, but I think I'm going to because I'm super curious. I'm going to take honey, and I bought this jar of stuff. It's this spice powder. I bought this at a Tucson Gem show a couple of years ago. Spices, I guess, are all right, but there's just dry powders in here. But anyways, it's called the Spice Mix, the Lionsgate Fung Ease. It's all for the lungs, health for the lungs. And what they've included in here was cinnamon, clove, turmeric, chicory, maca, black seed cumin, there's black seed oil, black pepper, and mineral salts. So theoretically, taking a little bit of this, sticking it in your honey, maybe then putting that in your tea. I don't know, maybe I'm going to put a little bit on my face, just a little tiny sprinkle because there's a lot of stuff in there, but it all seems pretty good. So anyways, I'll let you know about that. I don't have this to sell or anything, but I know all of those ingredients are super good for the skin and for clearing funk out of the lungs, which we could all use right now for boosting that immunity. And then just another quick at-home tip, not a facial thing, but a dry brushing thing. I don't know if you guys dry brush or not, but it's like the most relaxing thing on the planet. And it really is for your nervous system. Because as you know, when you get spooked, your hairs go up on your arm or on your back, or you get that electrifying feeling. That's your energy field sensing before you can register. So your skin and your hair on your skin is a huge part of your nervous system and your ability to process, stay cool, calm, collected. It's very de-stressing to dry brush, but also it's very good to exfoliate your skin, such as in a way. So, anyways, I do hope that you guys get into your cabinets and get out of your funks if you're in one, and if not, then stay high on your immunity. But we're gonna roll right into a Kriya, a Kundalini Kriya now, for magnifying your radiance and your beauty, because we just talked about amplifying our beauty and our health through adding nutrition into our skin. And now we're going to switch it over and we're going to add beauty and radiance into the body, keeping our body happy, healthy, holy, and vitally working properly. All right, so we're going to do our Kundalini yoga, and yeah, I'm going to do it like right from here, my countertop. So I hope you enjoy, and let's begin together. So hands together at the heart center. And taking a long, deep breath in and a slow breath out, allowing your body to center, calm, process, and download all of this information about facials and honey and the excitement to go to your cabinets after this practice. Okay, we're going to inhale deep to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep. Pull the navel point in, hold the breath in tight, pull the energy up and out, the crown chakra, the top of the head, penetrating a column of light from your body to the sky above, and exhale. Open your hands, open your breath, your knees and your hands become one, your palms are open to the sky. And creating a nice space before you open your eyes, before you come into your new frequency of beauty, where everything around you, especially you, is a golden egg of radiance. Okay, we're going to inhale deeply together. Pull the navel point in, hold the breath, elongating the spine up into the sky, stretching high, leaving the shoulders soft and low, and relax your breath, open your eyes. Come back into this space. Okay, we're going to move into our first posture, which is a spine flex. Spine flex is going to be sitting on our heels. We're going to lean forward onto the palms of our hands. Our hands are in front of our knees, like you're a temple lion sitting in waiting. Okay, so here we're going to inhale forward, flexing our spine, bringing our chest forward, pulling our shoulders back without leaving the floor with our hands. And exhale, roll the shoulders and the back forward. And inhaling, coming forward again into that motion. And so for here, we're going to be here for just a few minutes. And the breath is going to increase as your spine warms up. Okay? So again, move at your own pace. Start where it's comfortable. But really, as you're getting into these back and forth motions, think about pulling that lower spine up and in, taking that tummy in the rib cage and popping it out. And then as you come out of it, starting back at the bottom and rolling your shoulders up. So this part gets a real opening. Okay? All right, so we're going to begin together. Okay, inhale forward, exhale backwards, and begin your breath. And as you begin to find your rhythm, think about tightening that navel point as you bring it in and relaxing it as you come out. Okay? Your navel point is the place of your personal will. It's your positive light, Care Bear shining space. So we want to make sure that that navel point is as strong as it can be so that your confidence and your radiance is magnified by your own ability to control your core. Doing this, you're giving your entire nervous system a reset just by working that lower spine, by tending to the vagus nerve, which runs down your back, connecting to the base of your spine, stretching your vertebrae. And see if you can pick up your breath, pick up your motion, create a little sweat, whether that's coming down your back, your chest, your forehead, your arms. Try to create a bit more heat in the body by following the breath and guiding the breath. Inhale deep. Pull the navel point in, hold the breath, flex the spine forward, keeping the palms flat on the floor, pulling the shoulders is where they can go into the back, opening the chest, holding that breath still in very tightly, feeling yourself vibrate the cosmos, and relax the breath, blow it out. Bring your head down to child's pose and breathe. Inhale, come all the way up slowly, bringing the body back up. Shift your legs out a little bit if necessary. And moving right into our next one, we're going to take our hands behind ourselves, grabbing them. And here we're going to do arm pumps up as you inhale. Exhale, bring the arms down. Okay, so this is going to pump your lymphatic system, all of the drainage under your armpits. So once again, you guys know I'm big on armpit health. Keep them happy and you'll be happy. So we're going to pump in, up and down for our lymphatic health. Inhale up. Pull the navel point in, hold the breath in tight, hold the body together, pull the energy in and relax the breath, blow it all out, open your fingers and relax your hands. Inhaling deeply, just allow your arms to settle. Breathing in deeply, recentering yourself. So coming on down now into our bottom spot. Okay, this one's going to be a bit of a balanced one and a total core activator. So in doing this, don't think you have to have your hands up. You can have your hands down is actually what it calls for. I know some people say that this makes it more difficult for them. So the point is to make this elongated V, to stretch your legs out if that's possible for you. If it can start as this and it goes into this, that's okay. Maybe it can go back into this, maybe not. Maybe it's going to go into this. Kind of just depends on how your back muscles are and your hamstrings and all of this whole lengthening part of the base of your spine. So give it a go, but remember it's your experience, so you can alter it any way that feels good for you. But we're going to be here for 3 minutes, and we'll start at 1.5. We'll start at 2 and see what we feel. So if you want to Just jump right in here and have your hands back and up. See, for me, I'm a tall person. So for me, that feels like never really super comfortable, but I can totally create this tight core shape. So again, I'm going to do it this way because that feels better for me. So I'm going to breathe long, deep breathing, however you come into this as well. And your eyes are just soft and closed. Inhaling, circulating the breath. And just using your body and your mind to stay in harmony. If your nerves start to shake or your muscles start to twitch, just means you're being activated in ways that you weren't before. So stick with it, but also relax if you need to and when you need to. Okay, bring your legs all the way down. Inhale and settle into your breath. Okay, now coming into a similar position that we were just in. We're going to come back up on the balancing of our tailbone. We're going to bring our feet about 6 inches up. That's just pulling your knees in, however that comes. And then your hands are either on the ground or up. And you're going to breath of fire here. Okay? Breath of fire is going to be quick in through the nose, X through the nose with your tongue on the roof of your mouth, keeping your teeth and everything and your closed circuit inside of your mouth. And the breath goes all the way down to the belly where you can feel that bellowing in your tummy. Okay, so we're going to begin breath of fire here. Inhale deep. Pull the navel point in, hold the breath in tight, pull your knees up into your chest and relax the breath. Lower the legs down, stretch them straight out in front of you and just shake them out. We're coming here into our next, which is also our last, which is going to be to take our fingers, grab our toes, lengthen and straighten our spine. And we're going to hold this long, deep breathing, focusing on that belly, focusing on the core, focusing on keeping a long, straight spine, focusing on applying a bit of pressure to the tops of our toes if that's possible. If our toes are too long and far away, then we can bring that same applied principle to our shins where we're keeping that spine nice and straight and long. Even here is okay, and you can find your lean, but if you can go all the way, go and grab, pull, keep yourself low, straighten your spine, you're gazing out, and then you're gonna long, deep breathing. And just long, deep breathing, stretching the spine out, making room for miracles. Remember, if everything is compressed, there's no space. You must have space for newness and your beauty that flows through and within and without. It needs space, not stress, not compression, and not tension. Okay, we're going to inhale deeply, stretching that spine one more time, holding the breath in really tight, vibrating the cosmos, seeing yourself as this radiant goddess queen that glows and shines, just healthy from the inside out. And exhale, blow it all out, and allow yourself to come sitting back up. Regulate your breath with a deep breath in, holding that breath and blowing that breath back out. Now, as in our traditional Kundalini yoga practice, you would then lay down, take your savasana, your deep chill. Since I'm up here on the countertop, I am going to move myself to do that down there and end the video here. So once again, thanks for joining in. I hope any of this and some of this and whatever was this was helpful for you and you enjoyed it. And we'll leave it with a long sat nam. May the long-time sun always shine upon you and the odds forever be in your favor. Sad now.